Why, hello there. It is Monday morning. It is the first day, even though you'll technically be seeing this on Tuesday, kind of doing like the day just so that I don't fall behind. Um, Today is the first day of training. Super excited about that. We are starting the morning off with coffee and devotion and stretching. So something I wanted to start doing starting this race season was get into a good habit of stretching on a daily basis for 20 minutes or so before my day starts. It is currently 6 in the morning. It's not early, mostly because I didn't have a lot of calls after something I need to do at 6:30, and so I decided to sleep in. So one thing that I try to balance is sleep, but also being punctual with my schedule and being disciplined, right? So I always look at my schedule the night before, and generally my schedule is always built around the idea of waking up at 4:20. So getting up at 4:20 a.m., doing devotion and stretching, and that'll get me to about 4:50. And then after that, I put on my shoes, and at 5 I run. And the reason 5 a.m. is run time is because now that doesn't matter if Ashley's working or not. She leaves the house at 6. I have the ability to get 6 to 8 miles done before she goes to work. And then when I get back home from that, I'll start my day. Yesterday, I looked at my schedule, and I saw I had no calls scheduled between the hours of 8:30 and really 8:30. 8:30 is my only call in the morning this morning. So I was like, screw it, let's sleep in, right? Because for me, sleep is key, right? So if there are days that I can capitalize on sleep, it's going to take the priority list. So I try to get 7 hours to 8 hours every night, but if I can get 10, I'm gunning for it. And then I just work around that. So that's kind of how the tensegrity that I have between sleep and my rigid schedule, and it works. The trick to doing something like this is not being lazy on the days you have to be disciplined. Meaning, like, just because I got to sleep in today doesn't mean that tomorrow I get to sleep in. No. Tomorrow I looked at my schedule. I got to get up at 4 in the morning, which means I need to go to bed on time, which means I can't slack because I can't rely on the idea that I'm going to get to sleep in tomorrow. These are luxury days. It just so happens my first day was a luxury day, which is dope. So coffee, devotion, stretching, let's go. All right, what's up, guys? So we just got done with a video call, and we are about to get ready for our run. I am just foam rolling my glutes and my lower back. So today we've got 7 miles. It is a fartlek workout, which is a 1 mile warm up. And then we've got 10 quarter-mile fartlek intervals with 90-second rests in between, and then a 1 mile cool down. So it'll be roughly 6-7 miles. It never comes out exact because it's a fartlek, but basically whatever I don't finish during the fartlek intervals, I'll just finish on the cool down. So it'll be 7 miles, which is going to be fun. I haven't had this intensive a fartlek workout in a couple months. Oh, yeah. All right, homies. So run's done. Felt great. We have more pressing matters. It's day one. It's day one of this. And already, because this is life. Found out that the race that I wanted to run, the 100-miler, the whole reason we've been doing this YouTube series, that race, I'm not going to be able to get in because the registration list is too long. So I just spent the past 30 minutes or so like looking at things and trying to figure out what race I could do, and I found one in Tennessee on November 18th. Which is kind of nice because it does give me an extra couple weeks to train for it, which is nice. I can kind of like take a deload week if I need to, although I doubt I will. I actually have a really nice progression going on here. But that's what happens. So basically this is going to be a lot longer of a vlog series. Yay for you guys. And it's going to be a longer training season for me, which is fine because like this is technically only half of my training season. We haven't even talked about like 2024 springtime, which is like a whole nother animal. So this actually gives me more time to like run at like higher mileage weeks. So I'm actually not mad at it. So it is what it is, but here we go. I forgot to tell you what race it is. So we're running, let me see, what is it? Let me look. So I had a choice between, the Tunnel Hill, which is like the fastest 100-mile course known. Like Zach Bitter ran the world record there, 12 hours. I didn't want something like that for my first one because it just seemed too easy. Like, that sounds weird. I don't know, I just didn't want something flat. Like, I wanted something that would challenge me. So this is the Fall Creek 100. And it is 11,000 feet of climbing, 100 miles, which is dope. I believe it is, let me see. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. As we get closer, I'll update you on the map. You'll see all the points. I'm not going to do that right now. This video is going to be long. Alright guys, we're on our way home. Say hi to Ashley. First day of training done. We got the hip and the leg press. We got up to, oh, she's saying cheese. Cheese. What was it? 4 times 40. Let me do the math real quick. Hold on.
What? 4 times 40? 160?
No, 4 times 45. 180?
180.
Times 2?
180 times
485 pounds on leg press for 8 reps. It's good leg press, good hit workout. Run's done. So already had our first meal. I didn't get to show you the guys that, but I'll show you the second one. We're about to go home and eat it before our first call. So woohoo! Alright guys, so second meal. We have these what are these? Simple meals, crackers, Himalayan salt. I mean, they're literally like almond flour, tapioca starch, low in fat, decent in carbs, really clean. Fresh watermelon, turkey leg, cottage cheese with keto chow core. Boom, this is the meal. Alright guys, so we're walking into Haley's room real quick. A couple things I want to talk about to end this video for today. One, she no longer needs a wall. It's just a little thing because she's getting too big. And that's sad. It's very sad. They grow up so fast. I don't know how to deal with it. Cooper. Secondly, I want to thank all the service members that sacrificed their lives to give me the freedom I have. I think about the freedom I have in many areas. And yeah, of course, there's always something about where we live that we can point out, the cons. But the reality is we live in a good country. And we have the freedoms to complain about what we don't like and then celebrate what we do. And that's a good country. It's a good country with true freedom. So I appreciate that I can have disagreements with people and then we can express ourselves. I do think that's a beautiful thing. And then finally, adapt. We adapted today, big time. I had to change the whole back end of my training schedule. And this thing just got started. So be willing to adapt. See you tomorrow.